I almost gave up on YouTube because it took me 7 hours a week to edit a few short videos. So I looked into AI tools that could help speed up the process. After months of research, trial, and error, I've found the one video editing app that you'll ever need for YouTube: Submagic. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to take a plain, unedited talking head video and turn it into a punchy, polished short-form video using nothing but Submagic. Let's start from the beginning. Step 1. Start with a raw talking head video. Grab any basic raw video. Don't overthink it. You just need a decent camera, a steady setup, good lighting, and a microphone that doesn't sound like it came out of a potato. That's it. You're filming a simple talking head clip. No edits, no cuts. And yes, this video will look completely boring and lifeless before we touch it with Submagic. That's exactly the point. Step 2. Upload into Submagic. Now open up Submagic. It runs entirely in your browser, so there's no software to install. Once it loads, you'll see a clear Generate Captions button. Click it. Upload your raw video file, and then choose your language. If there's more than one person talking in the clip, say it's a podcast or a collab, toggle on the multi-speaker mode. Submagic will automatically assign each voice a different color, so it's easy to follow who's saying what. This is especially useful if your audience is watching without sound, which many people are. Step 3. Apply stylized captions and animation. Right away, Submagic saves you hours of time. It doesn't just spit out plain text captions, it stylizes them. You'll see words popping up with emojis, animations, and rhythm-matching motion. It's the same high-energy caption style you've seen on Hormozy, MrBeast, or Devin Rodriguez clips. You can pick any of those templates or build your own from scratch. Choose your font, colors, sizes, and where the captions show up on screen. You can even decide which words get emphasized. Step 4. Use the Trim tab to edit faster. Click the Trim tab. This is where you clean up the raw video. The Remove Silences button finds all the dead space in your video, those awkward gaps where you paused, thought, or just lost your place, and deletes them instantly. You can control how aggressive it is. If you want to keep some natural pacing, set it to standard. If you want a tight, rapid-fire monologue, go for extra fast. One click and it's done. Now use Remove Bad Takes. If you're like most creators, you mess up lines, repeat yourself, or restart mid-sentence. Submagic detects those repeated phrases and trims the bad takes out automatically. Step 5. Clean the audio instantly. Click on the Audio tab, then turn the Clean Audio toggle on. Submagic will scan your clip for background noise, such as hums, buzz, or that weird fan you forgot to turn off, and remove it in one go. There's no messing with EQ sliders or audio filters. Just one button and done. You can also click on Add Music from the Audio tab and add background music from their built-in royalty-free library. You get full control of volume and layering, and again, it's all right inside your browser. Step 6. Format your video properly. If your video was shot in landscape and you're trying to post a vertical short, you'll need to crop it. Submagic automatically handles cropping when changing aspect ratios, and you can reposition your content within the frame using the preview window. This is incredibly helpful for seeing how your captions will appear underneath YouTube's like button or TikTok's interface. Without this preview, you'd be guessing and re-exporting over and over. With it, you just drag the captions up or down so they're always visible on screen. Step 7. Style and polish captions. Even though Submagic does a smart job of splitting lines and grouping words, it's worth scanning through the transcript. Sometimes a single word ends up alone, or a sentence gets cut awkwardly. Just click to adjust the line breaks or regroup phrases manually. Also, remember to save your work every so often. Submagic does autosave, but it's not perfect. A few manual saves will keep you from having to redo your layout. Step 8. Add B-roll and zoom for engagement. Once your captions are tight, it's time to add B-roll. Go to your video timeline and you'll see it's been sliced into segments automatically. Hover over any clip and you'll see the Add B-roll option. Click it and you get access to a massive stock footage library. Everything from cinematic shots to random internet comedy clips. If that's not your style, you can also upload your own B-roll, such as a drone shot, a screencast, or product demo footage. If your video still feels static, like nothing is happening visually, you can add zooms. Submagic lets you apply motion effects to any clip. A subtle zoom in or punch out can add just enough movement to keep things dynamic. You choose the style and intensity. The push-in can be soft or dramatic depending on what you want. Just remember, a bit of movement goes a long way when you're working with tight attention spans. Step 9. Use Magic Zoom and Magic B-roll. If you want to make things even faster, you'll want to check out Magic B-roll and Magic Zoom. Magic B-roll looks at your video's transcript and automatically inserts relevant stock clips to match the words being spoken. If you're talking about walking a dog, it might add footage of someone with a leash in the park. It doesn't overwrite your message, it just adds support visuals where they make sense. You still stay on screen for key moments, so your face and voice are still driving the message. Next to it is Magic Zoom. Tap it once, and Submagic will apply automatic push-in and pull-out animations across your timeline. The zooms are subtle but effective, and you can always go back and fine-tune any that feel off. One warning here, once you apply Magic Zoom or Magic B-roll, any manual B-roll or zooms you already added will be wiped. So I recommend using these tools first to create a rough draft and then go in afterward and customize. Step 10. Export and upload. Once everything looks good, you're ready to export. Submagic will compile your video and give you a downloadable file in just a few minutes. You can choose resolution, frame rate, and even export captions separately if you want. And right before you download, it'll generate a suggested video description you can copy-paste straight into YouTube or wherever you're uploading. That's it. 10 minutes ago, you had a plain, slow, unedited talking head video. Now you've got a dynamic short-form clip with captions, music, zooms, polished audio, and matching B-roll, all without leaving your browser. How much editing time would Submagic save you? Let me know below, and don't forget to like and comment for future videos.